Hamdan there missing with both punches.
Box. Step back. Come on, step back. Come on. Come on.
Not a great deal of action so far here in the 8th, but the fight has been fought at a frenetic pace.
Yes, if both fighters are tired and they deserve it, they've certainly worked hard.
Jeff Fennick telling his young fighter to take his time.
Take his time and find more angles.
Step back, step back, step back. Step back. Box.
There's that right hand again from Hamdan, but back comes Jeka with his body assault.
He's got it. That's where Hamdan should be following up. I don't know why he pulled back there.
And Jeff Fennick becomes quite animated in the corner.
Another point.
And another point comes off Lim Jeka. Well, Mark, I didn't see what that was for, did you?
Oh, another low blow.
Another low blow. Well, that could be, that will absolutely crucify Lim Jeka if it does go to a points decision. Losing another point. Well, there's a nice left hand there that seemed to stun Nader Hamdan. You could see him grimace on his face, a shocked look.
That's the first time he's been hurt this fight.
Right, step back. Sorry, vessel.
You've got to feel sorry for Jeka there, though. I mean to say, like, the fight's degenerated somewhat, like as is there. And the thing is, it's not sort of fair. It's coming from both parties.
Okay. Box. Right, step back, step back. Come on. Box.
Lim Jeka perhaps landing his most effective blow of the fight here in the 8th. It's a straight left hand. Seemed to momentarily stun Nader Hamdan. And there's that straight right counter of Nader Hamdan. Straight down the middle. Draws applause there from Jeff Fennick, as you can see.
What's your low blows, Ray?
And here is the point deduction from Lim Jeka for the low blow. Well, that was borderline, that punch.
As I say, I think it's borderline, but
there's Jeka there jumping in, and there is the punch that he stunned Hamdan with. You see the New South Welshman there backing away. But it was only momentary, and he was straight back into it. And he's well on his way, in my estimation, to a lopsided points decision. But, of course, we still have 4 rounds to go, and you're only 10 seconds away from disaster in boxing.
That's very true, Matt, but if he can't start to back him up at all, he's really got very little chance in this fight. He's got to put some more power behind that lead right.
Get your way out of it. Get your way out of it.
You can see Keith Ellis there yelling at the referee, and sections of the crowd haven't been happy with the refereeing of Ray Wheatley. No doubt they are the supporters of Lim Jeka.
Yes, but I agree with that. As I was saying, I think both fighters are guilty of some low blows and dirty play.
Right, step back, step back. Box.
Nice countering by Hamdan.
Hamdan not keeping the left up as high as probably his corner would like.
No, he looks ragged sometimes, doesn't he? Just particularly in the last couple of rounds.
Right, step back, step back, step back, come on. Box.
Jeka mounting some offence here in the 9th. That's what he needs to do more of.
Absolutely, keep forcing his opponent back.
Box.
Hamdan looking tired here in the ninth. Perhaps a window
picked it up a little bit too.
Yes, perhaps a window of opportunity here for the defending champion. Now goes Nader Hamdan in his own corner.
Come on. Bring that water up.
Nader is looking tired in this round, Matt.
Well, he has thrown a lot of punches. His work rate has been enormous through the first 8 rounds.
Okay, wait, step back clean.
Jeka has swallowed a lot of right hands, which of course takes a lot out of a boxer too. Nice, both men landing with punches. I thought Hamdan landed with the better blow.
Yes, he did.
Hamdan there with a short left hook on the inside.
Right, step back. There you go. Box.
Not a menacing blow, but a scoring one nonetheless. Jeka going to the body, coming back to the head.
I just can't see why Jeka's not varying his attack more. It's been so predictable, just that straight right. When he feints with the right and then follows with the left, he's far more successful.
Well, I thought Jeka won that round, but he's only got 3 rounds to go, and really he needs to score a knockout on my scorecards at least to score a victory here tonight. And here is some action, both men landing.
Yes, but look at that right hand there, Matt. Look how Jeka just sort of circles it around Hamdan, but it's a nothing punch, not powerful, and doesn't score.
But there's no follow-up punch either. I mean, he stood back and looked at his work and thought, oh, okay, I've done okay.
Yeah, but it's very hard to give a follow-up punch if your first punch doesn't at least find a target or back your opponent up.
Now you can see Keith Ellis there trying to get some spirit there going in Lim Jeka, but this young man has shown enormous heart through the first 9 rounds of this contest as we enter round 10 of this Australian junior middleweight title fight. Lim Jeka in the white trunks, Nader Hamdan in the black. Going back to the jab here in the 10th. But Jeka out punching him on that occasion. Jeka there showing some of the style that brought him the national title.
Right, step back. Box.
2-punch combination there from Hamdan, both punches scoring. Snaps out the jab.
Right, step back.
Well, as tight as he is, Hamdan's still almost scoring at will.
Jeka there digging to the body with the straight left, and it draws another warning there from the referee, which of course draws a boo from the crowd.
But no, I just can't understand what Jeka's corner are doing. I mean, here he is, that right hand has got no commitment. Look at it, it's just pattering out. It's got no commitment at all. And how do you expect to stop a person like Hamdan if you don't back your opponent up?
And Hamdan there backing along the ropes, but covering up quite well. A lot of those punches taken on the arm.
Well, that's better fighting by Jeka. Well, that's helped by the fact that Hamdan's tired.
Put your punches up.
Well, he's coming on here, Jeka.
Hamdan there with a counter right.
Right.
Jeka now out hustling his man on the inside, which is something we haven't seen. Timeout called by Ray Wheatley.
Come on, Jeff.
I know Jeff would be happy to stay there for 5 minutes and give his fighter a rest.
Just fixing up the taping on the glove there of Hamdan.
Come on. Box.
He no doubt would have enjoyed that little respite.
Right, step back, step back. Box.
Not only has it been a grueling fight, but it's very hot here in the Star City Casino. Time ticking away in the 10th round.
Keep him up, keep him up.
Well, Jeka looks nothing if not desperate now.
Well, I guess he has to be desperate at this stage. He must realise that he is well and truly behind on the scorecards.
Time.
He really, for the whole 10 rounds, Matt, he hasn't really grasped Hamdan's style. He seems to find him a confusing fighter, and maybe because he's stronger or whatever, but either way, he's just not comfortable.
Fucking 10 rounds.
There's a wide shot of the ring. I have Hamdan ahead, 98-92 as we enter the championship rounds.
He looks very disconsolate in the corner there, Jeka.